On the previous video, we have realized that we have a control box issue. We also fitted new bushings and fixed the gear linkages. But we also ran into some bigger issues, which has something to do with the gear. Already took the bracket off because I think is the culprit to the problems that we do have with the gearbox, because the clutch pedal would not press and would not go back the way it's supposed to be. And you guys have given me a suggestion on how to fix that, and I'm still going to do that, but I'm going to try it my way first before I try it your way. I want to thank you guys for giving me a suggestion on how to fix the pedal issue. So I've decided to buy a brand new bracket to see if things will change or things will be different from the way they were before. If you know that you are revisiting the channel most often, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. But for now, we're going to install the bracket. Here's the old bracket that we took off, infested with rust and a lot of movement. This is an example of how it's supposed to look like. Now let's install it. Installing the bracket is super easy. You only have two 10mm bolts under the steering wheel. After installing the bracket, the clutch cable is next. To finish off the bracket installation, we will need a snap ring that we'll just have to push to lock the clutch cylinder in place. Just like that. Now that the bracket is in, clutch cable it is installed and adjusted and readjusted, it's time to test the clutch pedal and see if we made any changes. If you remember on the previous video, when I press the clutch, it will not return to the same position. It will stick to the floor. But now it seems to be coming back to the same position. I think we just fixed the problem. Since you guys been complaining about me not using jack stand because you are concerned about my safety, to be honest, that's really awesome of you guys. So I'm going to be removing the wheels, so I totally need jack stand. So this is my jack stand. I got the running wheels and I got that wheel, so we're going to change the wheel bearing. So I'm going to change both sides of the wheel bearings. Well, I'm completely surprised because I thought the bearing here was shut, but now it seems to be fine. The CV nut in there was not tight enough, so everything is now in a perfect condition, and I bought the bearing. To be honest, I bought brand new bearing for this side and the other side, but let's not worry about that. It seems when it comes to the wheel bearing, we are in the good. So if this one is okay, I know 100% that this side is also okay. The car is now ready to be tested on the road. And before I forget, on the last video, we fitted the brake line, but we didn't bleed the brakes and it was leaking. So we don't have the brake fluid into the brake booster. So I went and bought brake fluid. So I'm going to pour the brake fluid and bleed the brake. So I've bled the brakes. What is left for me now is to test the car, but I'm not going to test it on the road yet. I'm going to test it right here. I'm just going to go back and then go forth, then stop. If it stops, then I'm going to take it on the road because I want to put some air in the rear tire. So I think that will be a well-deserved trip. So this is the second day, and I've noticed a lot of you guys are not subscribing, are just watching the videos. Maybe you don't like the videos, or the videos are not really that much interesting, but majority of you guys watch my videos because it doesn't take that long to get 1,000 views. I get 1,000 views before a day, before 24 hours. So you guys are not subscribing. If you did subscribe, thank you, and I mean it from straight to my heart. You really supported the channel, and I really appreciate that, and it means a lot. It motivated me. It made me believe that the channel will grow, will get to a certain point. But you know, majority of you guys are watching just to watch the video. So as you can see, I already bought the front lip, I already bought the mud flaps, and in here I bought the spark plug. If you haven't seen the other video where I was rebuilding the car, I was at Ruby's workshop. I bought this spark plug wires, and here is the door handle. I bought door handles. I bought 4 door handles for the car, because on this car this door handle doesn't work. That one works, and the other one from the other side works, and that side we don't have a door handle. So I'm just going to replace them all with these new ones. So here we have the oil filter. I bought an oil filter. So this is the oil filter for the service. So we have spark plugs. I also bought spark plugs. I also bought engine oil. So this is everything that I wanted to fit on this car. And I didn't buy the headlight, but I'm going to buy the headlight. I've already started with the mud flaps, and to be honest, it makes the rear looks lowered, and it makes the rear pop really good. So I've installed the rear only, not the front. So I'm going to install the front now. So the mud flaps are in. Now it's time for the front lip. What I want to do now is install the front lip. So in order to do that, I must remove the whole bumper. So the front lip bit is on. I'll need to cut it at the middle so that the cutting point will be at the middle, because now it's on the sides. But later on the video I won't be able to cut that, and it will still look good. But for now, what I need to cut is this side. I'm going to cut the both sides. Here's the reveal of the look. So I started putting the floor mat in, and I started cleaning the floor mat, and it came out really good. I want everything to go back on this car. I don't know if the camera will do justice on how this car is so clean, or the floor mat is so clean. Now I'm going to use the same method that I used to clean up the floor mat in order to clean up this seat. To use a foam carpet cleaner to clean out the seat, and I'm also going to use a brush that came with a carpet cleaner foam. And this is how the seat came out using a brush only. It came out so clean, but there are still spots that I need to go around and remove, so I'm going to use a hoover before I use the phone. This is the way the seat came out, and it looks amazing. It looks so clean, even on the inside. There's just one spot that I cannot remove, but it is looking really good. I've put the seat back on the car, and man, the car is looking so clean on the inside. I need to take my shoes off before I get in the car. I already started putting the dashboard back in, even if that box is back in. The middle part I won't be able to put it back right now, and the driver side dashboard pieces, I'm going to put them back when I get the control box. Plus I want to put some sound system in this car. So now I'm going to fit the passenger seat, but it looks so dirty, so I'm going to do the same method as I did on the rear seat. So let's clean this seat and put it back on the car. Well, my girlfriend decided she wanted to help me clean up the seat, so let's see if she will be able to clean them properly. So on the interior, it is almost finished. We only have that side left, and the reason that we have that side left is because we have a lot of things that we need to do. I haven't put the door handle on because I'm thinking of doing it on another video. On this video, I'll just leave it like this, so